Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be counting down my top 10 sneakers of all time. Disclaimer, this is my top 10 list. This isn't, what I deem to be the best sneakers of all time. It's just my personal favorite. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. Actually, before we start, what do you man think about the trim in it? Obviously, I normally have like the 4. I just chose like the 2 in it, and you lot probably don't give a fuck. I bet you lot are watching this and be like, nigga, just get with the video in it. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. All right, cool. So coming in at the number 10 spot, we have the SB Dunk Parises, and this shoe, work of art. Yeah, quite literally as well. The story about this shoe is basically there was an artist in France that had like an art exhibition in Paris, and basically Nike collaborated with him to like make his own SB Dunk, and basically around the silhouette of the shoe is his actual like work of art. And also, fun fact as well is not one of the shoes are exactly the same. Like there's bits of art like plastered around the shoe, but they're not one of one, if that makes sense. Like some bits of art are in a different placement of the shoe. Very, very cool. And yeah, I would definitely put this in my top 10 spot, because every time I look at this shoe, I cry a little bit, because I know I'll never be able to cop that shoe. All right, cool. Coming in at the number 9 spot, bit controversial, but I love this shoe anyway. Coming in at the number 9 spot, we have the Adidas NMD R1s, and I bet a lot of man just rolled their eyes like, yo, who the hell was this guy putting this at the number 9 spot? Me. Yeah, me. The reason why I like this shoe is I'm an Adidas guy, and this is probably the best shoe that Adidas has ever come out with, in my personal opinion. And I love this shoe so much. I probably bought this shoe like a good 8 times, I can't lie, like, which was in different colorways, black, white, everything in between, you know what I mean? But what I like about the shoe is just so diverse. You can wear it to the gym. It's a running shoe. You can wear it out and about. You can even wear it with a calm outfit, you know what I mean? So yeah, just a lot of use cases for this shoe, and yeah, I love it. Moving on to the number 8 spot, we have the Jordan 13s, and this shoe, hands down, sexy. Yeah, probably the most underrated Jordan that there is. Like, obviously everyone chats about the Jordan 1s and the Jordan 4s, but no one really chats about the 13s like that. And I really don't know why, because this is like a luxurious Jordan 1, in my opinion. Like, you ain't got a cheesy Nike tick on there or whatever. And also the colorway slap as well. My favorite is probably the navy joints. I do like the navy ones. But that being said, there is a concept colorway of this that I really want them to release. It's called like the Tiffany & Co colorway. It's just all black, and then it's just got the Tiffany & Co color, and the Tiffany & Co color is beautiful. But yeah, that was the number 8 spot. Coming in at the number 7 spot, we have the Adidas Pharrell NMDs, and these shoes are just a cold pair of shoes as well. Just very simple, but just stylish at the same time. Come out in a lot of colorways. My favorite one is probably the yellow, the black, white, or the red ones. And yeah, nothing really too much to say about the shoe. Like, when I come to like style / like fashion or like whatever, I like to sort of like be unique. Like, I don't want to wear something the next man's wearing, you know what I mean? So with these shoes, that is definitely the case. And also, just a bit of fun little like bit of information, or whatever you want to call it. Pharrell actually did a collaboration with Chanel on these shoes. I believe them shoes go for like tens of thousands or something. Very, very exclusive as well. But yeah, that was the number 7 spot. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have the Bapesters, and this shoe is just an all-round classic. I know it's like a rip-off of the Air Force Ones, but in my opinion, these are just an upgrade of the Air Force Ones. Literally, instead of like a Nike tick, you've just got the star. That's basically it. And also, the colorways slap more than the Air Force Ones. Like they'll have the colorways, but then they'll have like the shiny finish to it. I love that shiny finish. And yeah, just all-round calm shoe. Definitely a classic, and like, this is the type of shoe that you can just wear like an everyday shoe and it still looks nice. All right, cool. So moving on to number 5 spot, we have the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks. And to be fair, this is a bit early to put this in my top 10 favorite shoes. I do know that, but after heavy consideration, I love this shoe. I can't lie. Like, the reason why I like it so much is because I believe it is a new Nike silhouette, which is just nice in my opinion. And also the brown colorway, boy, brown is probably my top 3 favorite colors of all time. Yeah, I just think it just looks very like classy. It isn't like a mad colorway. It isn't like too in your face, and it don't look cheesy. It just looks very stylish. You could probably wear it with like a lot of like different styles of like clothes and stuff. So yeah, I do rate the shoe a lot. Real quick guys, I just wanted to let you know that if you do like things all fashion, you'll probably like my clothing brand Section 17. It's kind of a way to support the channel, and also if you do end up copping one, what I want you to do is take a fit pic wearing the brand and I'll actually upload it to the Section 17 Instagram page. I want you guys to actually support the channel to be the face of the brand, because I think that's just a cool idea, having the people who buy the brand actually represent the brand. And let's not even cap, yeah, the designs go pretty hard, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you do mess with the brand and want to be featured on the Instagram page, check out Section 17 in the description box below, and let's get back into the video. All right, cool. Coming in at the number 4 spot, it was only right to put a Jordan 4 in the number 4 spot, so that's what I did. I do like a Jordan 4 and I couldn't pick just one, so I picked two. All right, so the first Jordan 4 that I have is a Cause Jordan 4s. Boy, this is an all-time grail of a sneaker, I can't lie. The reason why, it's a Jordan 4 collaboration with Cause, yeah, and the details on this shoe are absolutely crazy, yeah. First of all, it's got suede like on the shoe, and like within the suede, it's got the Cause sort of print on it. Very, very nice, and also the color is very, very nice as well. And also, probably the best touch of this shoe is the sole of the shoe. The sole of the shoe actually glows in the dark. That is such a cool, unique concept to me. And the second Jordan 4 that I have on this list is the Jordan 4 Metallics. Sexy shoe, absolutely sexy, yeah. This is like a luxurious version of the Air Force One in my opinion. It's just all white, that's how I like it, but I don't discriminate, you know. I like my black, I like everything in between, like I said. And not only it's just white, yeah, the metallic touches just add a bit of character, a bit of pop to like the actual shoe, you know what I mean? So yeah, just a 30 sneaker in my opinion, and that was the number 4 spot. All right, cool. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the Nike Fear of Gods. Boy, crazy shoe. And this shoe right here is just such a breath of fresh air. Like, this may not be everyone's cup of tea, but this is just a nice looking shoe. It sort of gives you like a bougie vibe, and like that's very rare coming from a Nike shoe, because like normal Nike shoes are very like casual, whatever, but this just screams like luxury, like high end, if that makes sense. But yeah, nothing else to really say about that shoe. It's just a calm shoe. And yeah, moving on to the number 2 spot. All right, coming in at the number 2 spot, and this is probably in everyone's top 10 sneakers of all time, and the shoe that I'm talking about is Air Yeezy Red Octobers. Everything about the shoe is just quality, yeah. The color, quality. The little bumps on the spine of the shoe, quality. The little golden little tassels at the end of the laces, quality. Even the quality of the shoe is probably quality, you know what I mean? And to be fair, I do sometimes think like, like only if Kanye West like actually like stayed with Nike for like a couple more years, like they like he probably would have released some bangers as well. But yeah, unfortunately that wasn't the case. Obviously we all know what happened with Kanye West and Nike, so yeah, don't need to get into that. But yeah, moving on to number 1 spot, and I do think as well, yeah, like what shoe would I like to own the most? And the number 1 spot is probably the shoe I would like to own the most. It sometimes interchanges from the number 1 spot and the number 2 spot. But anyway, coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the Adidas Yeezy 750s. And this shoe right here, boy, chef's kiss. I can't lie, yeah, chef's kiss, yeah. And I can't lie, I know a lot of you man are thinking, bro, get this guy off my screen right now. You don't even know what he's talking about. Like I said, this is my personal opinion, so whatever. What I like about this shoe, the colorway, the black colorway, slaps, yeah. And also the little Velcro, like, bro, why do you need Velcro and laces on the same shoe? Like, it don't make no sense, yeah, but still, it goes very well as well. And I can't lie, ever since the shoe released, I wanted it, I really wanted it, but I think they're going for like grands now, so yeah, bye to that shoe. But yeah, that was my top 10 favorite sneakers of all time. Let me know your opinions about my like list in the comment section below, and without further ado, it's been your boy, I'm out. And also, before we start this video, make sure you leave a like. I don't care if any of you lot don't subscribe, but if you can leave a like, I'd really appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get into this.